Day 2 of the 13 Days of Horror. Dubbles at you here again, of course. And today's theme is art house horror. And I have a crazy one for y'all today. A movie I've been wanting to check out for a long time. Finally picked up thanks to the homie James D. Calks. Got a little import going. And this is from Second Sight Media. And this is the release of Possession Blu-ray. This is, of course, released by Mondo, but that set is astronomical now. It's limited edition and hard to get, so got this one for a lot cheaper, and the transfer's damn good. I can't compare it to the other one, but really beautiful looking film. Andrei Zalowski. I don't fucking know how do you pronounce his name, but I've heard great things about this director. Of course, this is really French/German production. And yeah, starring Sam Neill, and I want to get the actress's name right. Isabelle Adjani is the actress's name in this. And basically, they play a married couple in this, and you immediately get thrown into the turmoil and relationship problems they have. They have a young son named Bob, and basically, a good portion of the film is them arguing and fighting. Very intense, just insanely acted performances. I was just blown away because I've never really seen Sam Neill go this far out in his comfort zone and really push the limits like this. Just some insane shouting matches, and I've ventured to say some of the most intense arguments I've ever seen in a movie, especially between a couple. Very believable. The story is quite complex, I have to say, even though it's maybe simple sounding at first, but in the basic part, they're having relationship struggles, and Isabel's character is leaving the house more constantly, and he comes to find out that she has taken up with another lover, and yeah, so basically that's going on. And then Sam Neill is also kind of forming a relationship with Bob's school teacher, who's actually played by Isabelle as well, Isabelle Johnny, and just they kind of got this weird love triangle going on, and he ends up meeting up with, I believe Heinrich is the name of his actual wife's other lover. They come to find out. And basically, Heinrich comes up to him, and he doesn't know where she is either. So they're both kind of thinking each other, or backstabbing each other kind of thing. But they're really on the search for Isabelle. So a private investigator gets hired, and, I don't want to give too much further away. And when they end up tracking her down, some crazy shit is going down. She has another lover, let's just say that. But I just say some of the most remarkable performances, just intense facials alone. Even just Isabel, some of her just eye mannerisms. She's when it just focuses in on her, and she really she has this possessed look about her. She has this ferocity that just vibrates through her character in this film. Kind of manic back and forth, and you got self-mutilation in this. You've got some, I'll just say, crazy creature involved in this. There's just a lot of crazy shit going on. Really epic ending that's very open in and open for interpretation, and I think this whole film is like that. It's really one that makes you think and really take what you will from this. I think at its basis, this is just about a divorce and about a poisonous relationship. I think at its core, but it goes much deeper than that. And there's definitely some underlying themes and shit going on. I really want to rewatch it again just to fully connect all the dots. I think I get the basic premise of this, but shit gets really epic in the third act of this film. It just really even amps it up further when you really don't think it's possible. Beautiful color and lighting used in this. Really just misery and dread atmosphere just encapsulated on this film. A lot of blues used on this film. Just the hues used, and everything just looks so drowned out and almost lifeless at points. Just really interesting. Um, and the way the light kind of, I think, forces the narrative in a lot of this film is very interesting. Um, just well acted all around, though. Like some of the best acting I've seen in a horror film at all. And you could debate this being a horror film. It's definitely a drama at its core, but it's very much horrific, and I think it deserves to be filed in your horror collection if you do own this. Um, yeah, just I didn't even think about it. I probably should have. Fuck it. Probably should have censored this, I guess, the whole time. But whatever, guys. Um, it's animated. It's not real boobs. So, um, yeah, and definitely sex plays a big part in this narrative as well. Of course, with the affairs going on, that kind of thing. Um, you could really go on and really dissect this film. It's very just interesting and intriguing. I can't really go on enough about it. Some people might take this as very pretentious. It's very art house, like I said, obviously, with that being the theme. Uh, just a visually motivated movie all the way. I mean, I don't really understand it, but I've seen some people say, this is a boring or slow film because maybe not a lot of action happens per se, but just the over dramatic scenes in this and the acting and shit just really keeps you drawn in and attention from the get go. It's really intense, just the whole film, in my opinion, and really, like I said, I'm not going to give much away, but creepy creature effects that are just fantastic and disturbing at the same time. A lot of what the fuck moments. I was literally shouting what the fuck in quite a few moments in this movie. So that's all I can really say about this movie. It's a visual masterpiece, quintessential art house, pretty much at its finest. I definitely want to check out more of this director's work. I think it's very interesting that Sam Neill refuses to talk about this film. I believe because he just really despised this director more than anything. I don't know that it's that he hates this film, and he really shouldn't because it's really his most interesting performance I've seen from him. He's always a good actor and solid actor, but it's just his performance is amazing. Of course, Isabel, I believe she won multiple awards in the film circuit, like independent film circuits and that kind of thing for this. Banned in the UK, of course, Video Nasty, and I venture to say it is one of the best Video Nasties you will find. Um, I was just blown away by this one. I really want to watch it again and try to just, like I said, just absorb it all because I was just kind of so took back by it when I first watched it. That being said, I couldn't give it a perfect 10 out of 10 because I really want to rewatch it, but I'm still going to give it a very high rating at 9.5. Fantastic film. Um, the lack of score really adds to it. When the score it does chime in, it really amps it up, and it's just interesting how when the music hits, it really builds the tension even more. And it's used very sparingly, but I think very smartly at the same time. So this is Possession from 1981. Definitely check it out, peeps. Back tomorrow with a different horror.